Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We are building an 80s-ish kind of high school, or secondary school as well I would have called it anyway in England. Right, so I'm salty. All these big YouTubers, they've been given this pack like 2 weeks early. And I want to watch what they're doing. I'm so demolishing this. I'm sorry, nice house, goodbye. I want to watch them, but I don't want to watch them because I don't want it spoilt. And I'm like, I want it as well. And I can't have it for, it's like, just under two weeks. So, yes, if like me, you haven't been given early access, come and be salty with me. Right, so I'm going to build, basically, it's going to be based on like my old school, which was built in the late 50s apparently, and it was updated kind of in the 70s, and then they tried again in the 80s, and it's recently had a new building, and yeah, it's that kind of thing. So it's a little dilapidated, a little square, so it's going to be fun, but it is huge. So I'm pretty sure in the new pack it's going to be the 64 by 64 lot, and we don't have much choice, so we're going with this one. I wanted to do actually the park in San Myscino because it has gates all the way round, or fences all the way round, but it just looks too posh for what I wanted to build. So does this, but we've got this kind of thing. So we've got a school gate already, and this is probably very dangerous, but just pretend, okay? Just pretend. It can always be moved and updated because we got loads of the stuff. Like, I'll start, shall I? Like the headmaster's or headmistress's desk, the head person's desk we haven't got, but we can just stick a desk in, and we've got, I think you can get hold of the cafeteria thingy from university, so we can do all that. Basically, we're looking at a block, but I thought, from my memory of this school, I mean, I'm not that old, but it's been a while, okay? It's been over 2 years. We're putting it there. Over 2 years and under 80 years, okay? We're going somewhere in that ballpark area. So I kind of want to do a little parking area here, so I'm going to start here. So you'd have your main entrance, and basically what we had was this long, quite wide corridor with like the nurse's office here, and there were toilets, obviously ladies and gentlemen toilets, heaven forbid we go near each other, either side. And we did have lockers weren't a big thing, and we didn't get them until like the final year, and it was very exciting. But essentially we had that, and then there were 2 buildings. There was, this is nowhere near to scale or anything, but there was building there and building, oops, kind of there ish, and then there was a way out here, so that works quite well for this. This is maybe another way into the school because there's multiple gates. And then somewhere there was a swimming pool. Yes, we had a swimming pool, I know, right? I'm going to stick it kind of like here-ish because I can't remember where it was, and it was near one of the other entrances, so like it was, I don't know if it was the school's pool or what, but other people used it and you could go there on the weekends. Anyway, so yeah, kind of where we're going. And then there were like outbuildings and stuff. I don't want to make it too big because essentially you'll have like 5 Sims wandering around this place, which, yeah, actual schools, this would be like over a good 1,000 people in it. But in actual school, the Sims, you can have a few people, and I don't want it too spread, and we can't have that many classrooms because I don't want the game to get confused. So I'm going to try and do it so it'll work. But right, so you had your entrance, and it does have a little bit out the front here, so we'll give it a little bit to one side. Obviously nothing can be, you know, in the right place. It was just built the way it was built. And then you had like a turny staircase here, and I remember my form room was down here, so we may put a couple of rooms here. So I think I keep the main actual school stuff that you will be using up here, and then down here it's just like your sim can use it, but I'm going to try and keep what I think we need. I don't have the pack yet, so what do I know? Told you, salty. Here, So you had like reception, staircase, upstairs you had teacher's lounge, and I think the head person's office upstairs. And then over here you walk through. This shouldn't be as long because let's just do it to there. You had, let's go like that. You had cafeteria, and then you had the hall. So it's kind of like, I think, I don't know, I can only go with English schools, but it was kind of like they got a bit more money from the government, so they whacked another lot on. You know, it's like, oh, we've got a bit, let's build another bit over here. So it's quite sprawling and annoying, and you'd get lost a lot. And then it was just like, oh, where am I now? I have no idea. So I want to move this down a bit. I want that to have more space. So let's just do that. I think here, again, I don't want to faff people's computers around. So they need a whiteboard. So I assume the class that your sim goes in will have the whiteboard. So if we just do like loads of classrooms down here, like when I build a mansion, I just stick a load of bedrooms in it, just, you know, hey, that'll fill up space. So your sim hopefully won't go down here if there's no actual whiteboard, but we can do things and pretend and put things like the advertising board on there, but take the advert off, and then it might hopefully look like an old chalkboard. Do schools have chalkboards anymore? I'm probably somewhere. The hall was like double height, so we're gonna do that. So it's a big huge hall. I'll probably make it smaller, but that's where we'd have our school discos. We didn't have proms or anything. We had school discos, but I do remember at some stage they stopped having school discos, and I think someone let off a stink bomb or something and ruined it for everybody else. So at some stage our school discos, they miraculously disappeared. But there we go. Right, so if we have toilets this side, this was like, let's say the nurses area, where if you wanted to, you know, you didn't want a class, you'd pretend to have a headache and you'd go sit there, and then some teacher would come in, ask you how you're doing, purse their lips at you, and then walk back out again. Not that I spent lots of my school time in there. This doesn't actually look like my school, but it looks like it could have been my school, if that makes sense. So I want like a turret kind of thing. And then there's all flat roofs. All flat roofs, as far as you can see. Very good in a rainy country. But there you go. So we'll flat roof it. Do I want any more here? I think I want this to be double height as well, and we'll just stick a load of rooms in there. A load of pokey, paint peeling off the walls kind of rooms just here. How's that looking? It looks very interesting, I think. So you've got your way out here to the swimming pool. There would have been another way out here, like a back way. And then I think parking here. Right, I know what I'm doing, vaguely. Let's just stick this around everything. Oh, let's do that. Oh, little interesting area there. I don't know why, but we have it. As for the actual roof, I'm thinking this kind of thing, but do I want it everywhere? Maybe just on a couple of the roofy bits? I don't quite, what is that supposed to be? Industrial flooring low end, industrial flooring high end. So this is the new building and this is the old one. And then I think just like concretey. They got really messy, yucky concrete. Galvanized metal flooring. How's that look? I mean, it's kind of wibbly wobbly, kind of. That'll do. Right, windows. Big and square with blue bits. Basically the school is brick and blue. Kind of want to use this. This looks so 70s. Maybe we could do it on this little bit here. Yeah, we'll go around here. So that's that bit. Because I really want to make it look like it was built at different times. This is our newer bit, so maybe we'll go for this there. I want blue, but the windows, they're almost full length. There's a lot of very big windows, So maybe just paint it blue. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We can always change it. And then this can be a different brick. Again, this isn't close to what it is. I kind of want this one. Like, it's really messy brick. Yeah, this isn't close, but it's not far off. And then this back bit, maybe I'll do this in blue as well. Just, yeah, or should that be brick? They've actually got this building in like white, kind of like this, but not. I want like a bigger pattern. Clinical panels. A bit shiny. Are they shiny? But it's kind of like that. A bit big though. We'll do this in the blue. So I don't want like too many different things. So we'll just do around there. I think, yeah, higgledy-piggledy, they've tried their best, but bless them, they haven't quite managed it. That's what we're going for. I'm thinking these windows. What colour windows are them? I'm looking at a picture of it. No, I'm not going to show you. I don't want people to find me through my school, my paranoia. Why would anyone look? I have no idea. What size, I think, should we do that size? And then the upper one lower. We'll do that. So they're white windows. So yeah, I think these, the majority of has these, and then different on this, I think. Maybe we use these shorter ones up here because there's like a panel of blue down the bottom and then window. So you got the blue line and window. Yes, I like that. There's open ones and closed ones, isn't there? So maybe we'll do like a few occasionally. I don't know if this was a thing or if this was a rumour, but I heard that, oh, they don't have a closed version of that. Really? That's a shame. That they had a certain amount of money that they could spend on heating, right? And if they didn't use it up in the year, they wouldn't get the same amount. Is that too many windows? Apparently no. No, it's all window. Maybe we'll get rid of some of the windows. But yeah, if they didn't use it all up in the year, they wouldn't get the same amount in their budget the next year. So they would just use it sparingly in summer, and then in winter. And then in summer, they would just go for it. They would just like blast the heat. In summer, I'll just open all the windows and hope for the best. I don't know if that's a true rumour, but it sounds true, doesn't it? Where's our entrance? I think this is our entrance in here. Let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of it a bit. I want up here. I want staff room and headmasters. Did I have a headmaster? I don't even know. I can't even remember who my... I didn't really spend a lot of time with school, to be brutally honest. So yeah, staying school, kids. How about this one? It's a bit tall. That one actually looks more schoolish, and you've got a going in and a going out one. There you go. If we put it in line with that, and then yeah, it's kind of open to the top. Let's just calm down a little bit. Let's calm down and get this area sorted, and then we can add windows wherever they actually work. Now I've got the idea of the outside. I think they look kind of like this kind of stair. Well, this one, actually, this one, is this wood? No, it's not, it's metal. Okay, we're going with this one. I'm just going for it now because I can't remember the colours or anything like that. It's just going to be as is. So I want it curly, and I think I want it like that, kind of like that, but this would actually, we'll do it that way because I think that's more likely. It actually went boom boom boom, but yeah, that seems more, you know, bigger. And it was double. How much room does that give us upstairs? I actually want it more here, I think, because this is not anything. Okay. We'll have a little tiny, because it's English teachers. Okay, I don't know about American teachers. I think they suffer the same, but There's not enough money that goes into education. Okay, let's just come out and say it. They don't put enough money in it. So they're not paid as much as they should be. Let's just, I'm going there. I'm going there. So if we do staff room, that's way too small, but never mind. And then we'll just do head person's room like this. That's not how it was, but that's how we're having it here. Because my brain won't tell me how it actually was. So let's get rid of that. So that's like, you know, nice big foyer that you come into, and then the stairs up. Have I got rid of the whole thing? I have. You have to put these in first. That's it. Right. Okay. I don't know. They're quite... Actually, yeah, not bad. Sort of utilitarian, and that'll do you. That's what we got. Stick some of them on. Right. Okay. So... if you want this, this is a bit tight because you want lots of chairs that you can sit and wait before you're called in to see the head person. I mean, we could move this back a bit actually, just to get a nice sizable lounge for the teachers. And then that's just hanging there, isn't it? Let's put that there, and then it's supporting the wall, but that's just weird. But I think that's all right. Move it back a bit. Yeah, okay, they'll do us. They'll do us. Don't know why that wall's there. Ah, that's why. Right, okay, that is our upstairs teacher's lounge, and the office is too small now. Oh, we could do that. So then he'd be watching. I'm pretty sure I had a headmaster watching them come in and judge us all. That room for... okay, fine. I didn't want to make this bigger, but we'll make it bigger. There. That'll do. Okay, I've done this. So you had an entrance in. You could go into the office there, or that was the teacher's lounge. And if you wanted to talk to a teacher, you'd sort of hang around here. Here if you were brave. Here if you were not so brave. And hope another teacher would come in. You go, can you get Mr. Bob, please? I don't know, I didn't have a Mr. Bob. And they'd hopefully go in and find you Mr. Bob. Okay, right, we're fine. I feel like using these dangly lights because, again, not much money. So either they're going to have... these would be good if they weren't so huge. Can we size them down? They're okay, they're kind of schoolish. Or you get the dangly light because no one wanted to pay the bills to get lampshades. I'm painting a lovely picture of English schools, aren't I? I imagine it's not that much different than any other. Might as well, I think I'll map it out and then we'll concentrate on actually, you know, furnishing. So this just went into there. So that's a hallway in. Double doors into here. Might as well use these doors again. These seem pretty good for schools. And then, so this is cafeteria, and you'd actually walk through the cafeteria to get into the hall. Can't remember where the girls and the boys were, but let's put them next to each other. I know they've got new, because fine, I've watched some of the Let's Plays, fine. I wimped out, I couldn't wait. I've watched some. I think these have to be bigger actually for the actual cubicles. Cubicles are huge, they're like 2x6, so yeah, that's gonna have to be a bit bigger. Then there was another staircase going up there, and classrooms and hallway. So I want to do like one classroom and copy and paste it. That is my that's my goal. If we do 5x5 classrooms, that's going to be dinky, isn't it? That's maybe a bit too small. We'll use these down here because this is like the new build, so they get proper lights, whereas that is the original place. So if I stick a desk down, what looks schooly? I'm sure these can be... I don't know if you'll need the school desk to actually play. Where's that little dinky one? But that's easily changed. You just use these ones. Like, that's the level of public school education. This one, I've been looking for this everywhere, that's ridiculous. Right, this one, because you've got tinsy-tiny little uncomfortable desks and squeaky chairs, and it was awful. I think actually wedge them in a bit more. So again, I don't want this to be functioning. I want it all to, you know, we'll do one classroom here functioning. So they will have to walk to the back, because yeah, so these are the classrooms. Or I could do, oh actually yes, down here was another bit. So I might put a classroom on here to actually use, because that's where I remember, that's where my form room was, and that's all I remember. It's going to end up a bit of a rabbit warren this. When did I do that? When did that appear? I didn't do that. This is like another little add-on. They got given a little bit more money that they could just build a 2 classroom wing, and that was your lot. And then if we're going to put our staircase here, we could do a little, this is so ridiculous, but it's kind of like they did what they could. A little corridor up there that you can walk to. Maybe this is part of this. I don't know if I'm keeping this wallpaper. It looks a bit bright, doesn't it? But we'll go with that for now. Oh, there's different. Oh, would that look better, do you reckon? Or should we go green just to completely mess up the original? Oh, maybe this one. It's a little less bright in your face. Maybe we'll go with that one. That's a bit better. It's not quite what I'm seeing on the like aerial shots, but there you go. That's what we've got. And it would be simple to put a little bit there so you wouldn't have to walk all the way back round, but it's a school. Who's going to make it simple? Okay, this is so looking like my old school now. It's actually giving me palpitations a little bit. I'm hating it. But we'll be fine. So this will be the actual working classroom, and these will just like make them kind of look that way. I know that this is from the detective pack, so it's a bit cheeky to use it, but it doesn't half look like a proper like teacher's desk, don't you think? We need everything because we want some sort of blackboard here, so we'll just move everything back because we've got this corridor, so we maybe a 3 wide or a 2 wide corridor down to it, although this one can be a bigger classroom because it's at the end, or a way out. We'll do a way out. I'm rambling now. These are pretty good school chairs, as basic and painful on the bottom as you can get it. And then the teacher would have a slightly nicer chair. Maybe we'll go with this one as well. Or this one. That's a bit too posh. They would not give our school teachers that kind of chair. Let's go for this one. This is what I was thinking. It's a billboard. It's your neighbourhood billboard. But what do you reckon? Like a really old chalkboard, or that's your whiteboard gone wrong. Yes, we're using this. Fire, just in case. No, I don't have the fire. I have something to put out the fire, just in case. Because we want little things on the walls. Doors would be good. I'm gonna duplicate this, and we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and then 4 upstairs. That's still not enough for, you know, an actual school, but it's way too much for a sim school. So we'll keep it low key. How about these? These look kind of pushy, openy doors. What kind of doors do you have on? I think you just have a little door, so you'll have to like squeeze in, and it'd be awful. I don't have nice memories of school. You getting this? Oh, I hated it. Right, so we'll go there. I quite like that one. And then we'll just duplicate it over. But painting it, you want it painted, but where it's kind of a bit groggy. This kind of thing, but they do try and make it a bit jollier. Maybe someone thought green would be a good idea. And yeah, it's just a bit, it's a bit, oh bless it, you know, but you loved your school, right? Okay, I don't want to get carried away. I'm getting carried away. I'm going to leave some of them like they're kind of empty. So we've got an art room here. This is kind of military. I don't know, and he's got a skull on his desk. This one is history. Look, see, old buildings and dinosaurs, and they've got some hot sauce hidden under their desk. And then we got science, so got some sciencey things and all the tables together. I tried to put the tables in different places. I forgot I had to put windows down, so I had to move everything around anyway. So it's kind of pointless. Copy and pasting, because now they're all different. So yeah, you always had that teacher who had to set up their tables and chairs differently. You were either all separate or in groups or in twos. So there we go. Right, so we need the stairs up. Let's go with these. These look a bit more like they're more modern, and this is our modern part. There we go. We'll do some double stairs there. Could actually fit in maybe some toilets here. But we won't do the cubicles, we'll just do like little toilets, little individual ones. Maybe sort of disabled toilets or something. I think we also need a music room. I almost put it in this one here, but I'm going to put it here. And I have to walk all the way around there to get to the music room. Do we want some stairs up? Just for the sake of Sims being annoying. Maybe if we hook it on here, and that can be up the way up to the music room. Although I like the look of this. We're going to do a little too wide gangway. Just because the Sims will need it. I like the idea of in real life the kids having to walk all the way around, because that's kind of the kind of things they do to us, but not in the Sims, because your gameplay would just be annoying. What did I just get rid of? Oopsie. Right, so we got a little walkway there. We'll use these doors as well. And there. And there. Do we want more lino up here? We don't really, do we? Oh, that is so school. That's maybe not for this one, but maybe we could use it up here. That's too much. Oh, that's too much. That hurt my eyes. This one. Oh, wow. Hello. Let's use this one. Okay, how long have I been going for? I've no idea, but we've got some classrooms. Some utterly useless to the game classrooms, but we have them. Apologies in advance if this is like a really long game. Well, for the purpose of the game, we'll just make all of these uni. There we go. I never realised these are glass. Look, you can see through them. Isn't that weird? Would you want that in your bathroom? That's just odd. I don't think we'll use them. They're weird. I want this one for the teacher's lounge. Just keep those kids out. Is that the only unisex door? Oh, we'll use them, and you know it's the Sims. They can't see. It's fine. We'll use this again, but just plain in all the corridors. And maybe the music room can be blue. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's just go around decorating everything, so at least we've got that done. Oh, what about this one? This one in the main thing. So they've done a little bit of something. Or this one. Yes, that looks dull. Let's go for this one. Ooh, yes, it's definitely. Well, they're 70s colours, I think. The 70s was very brown. Okay, I've done the loos. Very simple. Yes, they all have toilet paper, which is not very realistic. We had this toilet paper that we would use for tracing paper. That's all we had. Anyway, you're a captive audience, so they put some sort of posters up as well, and it's a bit messy. So that'll do. How about this? Is this too busy for a walkway? Let's do this one, because I've never used it before. We go like that and get rid of that flooring, and then you've got a nice little walk up there. And this is just a nice sizable landing. Music room, other classrooms. Right, we are getting there. This is bigger than I meant it to be, okay? I didn't mean it to be this big. Right, and the pictures I've seen and stuff, there appears to be a music room, so I'm going to set one up. Oh, should we give them a master mixer station, like they've really gone to town? We'll just give them this piano though, because I don't think they could afford a grand piano somehow. Let's use this. It's a dance floor, but it's kind of like a stage. I'm not sure what we need in here, so I'm not going to do too much because then we can always change it when the game actually comes out. Oh, I've never looked this before. These posters are awesome. I'll stick one of these over here. These are the ones from university. And maybe the kids get to put up like posters of their favourite bands and stuff. I love these inspirational things. It's just sort of, you know, that kooky fun teacher would put up, you know? Like, come on guys, hang in there. And you in the moment anyway, get really annoyed at them. There you go, some reading as well. Remember kids, we've got to study as well. Right, do we need a computer room? That's what I'm thinking. I wanted this to be like our just normal classroom. Those bathrooms are huge. But we could do, I think, with a computer room. Let's utilise one of these. Let's do this one. This one's got some naughty chairs in it. Or this one maybe with the computer. Oh, no, that's our art one. Let's go this one with the computers, because I think they can get some of the desks I put up and you wouldn't be able to get to all the desks, but this one you should be able to. Right, the oldest computers, and they're all mismatched because they've come from different places, and there's like one expensive one that everyone wants to use. Someone's dad sort of gave it to them or something. And then just a couple just to, you know, sit and write up stuff. Would the teacher have their desk not facing the kids? I feel like they would do that, you know, just I don't trust you lot. Okay, I changed my mind. I put them all against the wall, and there's some extra desks for the actual like class teachy bits. There's a do not get electrocuted by the computer sign, and some other random ones, and shh, people are working. Okay, that'll do. Again, I don't know if we need it, but we do. So, you know, got a few things, and the IT teacher secretly wants to be an artist, so he's hiding some weaving behind there. We need to do the transitional areas, some tables and chairs and things like that, and some just couple of windows so they can look out their classroom door and think, oh, there's an outdoors. Well, gonna put things on. Would this have windows, or would it be like soundproofed? Or am I just too, you know, lazy to move these because I forgot to put windows in? Fine, it's the last one. So what we actually need, we need 2 toilets, 2 sinks, 2 whiteboards. So we need 2 classrooms. Aha, 2 working classrooms. High school cafeteria station, principal desk, loudspeaker desk, 8 desks, 8 lockers. Oh, we can put lockers down, and 2 dining tables. Okay, you'll get what you're given basically, because I don't have the new pack yet. Let's work on the cafeteria. Let's hope I can actually buy this. I'm pretty sure you can buy the station. If not, we'll put a little like a little kitchen area and pretend. I don't think I can buy it. Where is it? Do we not have it? Should we put the bar in instead? Imagine that, you come into school and there's a huge bar. I can't see it. Oh no. Maybe if I set it as the Hugh Bright Commons, do you reckon it would turn up then? Cafeteria station, there we go. I got it. I won't leave it set as that, I don't think, but so there's our cafeteria. Lights would be useful. We'll go with these ones. Make them slightly smaller though, because they are huge, she says as she puts one down. Huge. There you go, it's nice and dingy, isn't it? What's awful. Let's just be a bit cheeky and we'll just do that as well, just so it's light enough. I reckon this one maybe for our cafeteria. They try to make it a bit interesting, but it's not quite, you know? We got too many lights in here now, I think. That's more like it. Bit dingy. That's what we're looking for. Right, should we put wood down? Not the wisest thing to do. Quite like this one. Like it's been given a bit of oomph. Maybe it's got a new flooring lately, you know? We'll go with that one. Why not? Somebody's tried to be a bit snazzy with it. I think I'm going to get rid of that light. We'll just have these. Oh, isn't that awful? We'll have one. We'll have one here. Just the one. There we go. Okay. So it's kind of gets dowdier as you get further in. Oh dear, school is fun. I'm thinking these ones. We want just plain ones. Okay, these might work. There we go, higgledy-piggledy, fold away chairs so you can, you know, for the school disco kind of thing, or any do that they do, you can just clear this area away. I don't know why I'm putting this here, but maybe it's like from a school play that did really well and they just like hung it up there. This is your rules of engagement. Ooh, maybe they're really into bowling and they've got some bowling things. They've got some alcohol on there. Let's not put that in a school. There you go. Hope of things to come. This is why you're at school, so you can, you know, throw your hat in the air at the end of it all. Oh, let's put some pride flags around. There you go. They tried. They tried. It's like, you know, when they think we've got to do this, we've got to do something, and they run out of money, so you get your one flag, and that has to do. But you know, they mean well. Did someone install some modern art, trying to like make it all hip and cool and trendy, and again ran out of some money, and also to hide the pipes? Oh, let's use this. This is where you eat, kids. This is it. It's over here. They could be like advertising the unis. Maybe they've got where's the other one? That one, I think. Do we want that one? Yeah, that one looks fun. They're advertising the unis and they're going to come and sort of give talks on which uni you can go to. Okay, is that looking school cafeteria-esque? I mean, it's a mess. And it would be. What's this? What is that? Questionable air duct. Oh, we need a questionable air duct near the food. Heck yeah, we do. Right, questionable air duct. This, actually, does this have more food or beer? No, maybe not cocktails. We'll go with that one. There we go. That's your two simoleons a meal kind of thing. So there you go. There's that. Now over here, we want a stage area. So you have a stage here and loads of these chairs all lined up, and then you can get rid of it for your school disco and all that business. So if we do this and raise it, oh no, oh, don't do that, don't do it, oh, I've confused my game. Go back down, there we go. Let's not be faffing. Here's this one. Get rid of the wall, and there's our stage. Isn't it lovely? Let's just get some wooden stairs up, maybe both sides. Actually, behind here was a little walkway and like a little mini gym area and through to the PE changing rooms. Do I want to do all that? I really do not. But that's what was actually happening. I will break the game and it will be very confused if I try and do too much. But where is our PE area? Because all this is going to be like fields and running areas and a badminton court. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No, we're not doing that. Oh dear. So we'll set some lights up at the back here. Oh, isn't this open? Oh no, it's open, so I can't do that. So we need some big lights, don't we? Ooh, look at these. These are fancy. We could do these dangly ones. I don't want them to look like too posh, but I want them to reach the bottom. So if we do maybe these, like that. Oops, go over. That kind of lights them up. I like the shadows. And then we could do... Oh, actually these ones might work just behind them. There, because we haven't got any windows in yet, but essentially that's what we'd have. Another one there. That's a bit overkill. That looks kind of realistic, I think. We could go for this white plaster. That's not as white as I would like. Maybe this one? Just, you know, painted walls basically. So I've used these windows to match sort of that, so they've tried to match it. This, we're not going to have any windows on because this would be like the changing areas and the backstage kind of thing. And also it would lead... Oh, I'm so thinking about that. It would lead round... Oh, give me a minute. I've gone and thought of it now. Right, bear with me. So we'll just do one changing room because I haven't left myself enough room. I don't want to get Sims confused and they don't care anyway. So this is a Sims thing, but there would be like boys and girls changing rooms. And so This would be backstage, so we want them big red curtains. These ones. So you'd have that, where is it? It's there. You'd have this all the way along actually. I don't know if I think they can go through that. And then we'll get rid of this wall here, so it is open. So they duck round here at the end, and some stairs. Is that too? I think we'll put it up to the same height, or one down. I think that's one step. That'll do them. And we'll just steal these, and then they can get down. I hope there. They can get down there. It's fine. It's fine. And then like the PE changing room and the backstage changing room is the same thing. So that's what I'm thinking. So that's our assembly stroke. This is where they do their plays stage. They should be able to do that. Right. Let's do a itty bitty little locker room. Right. So just lockers and somewhere to sit, and then out to the field. I knew as soon as I said, oh, don't bother doing it. Don't do it. I was going to do it. Oh, look, putting the light there, it makes it sort of come out there. I quite like that. We'll keep it. I'm just going to put these chairs down. Really, it will be full. It'll be full. But I don't want to, you know, wreck anyone's game or anything, or have mine explode. So we'll just do that. Is that the wrong way around? Yeah. Yeah, that's the wrong way around. That's the right way around, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Right, let's put that back a bit so they can actually get on it. So somebody's in the process of putting the chairs out. Let's use the basketball flooring because then it can double as sort of an indoor basketball area, and we'll put the basketball thingamy up here somewhere as well. Just scooch it over there. Just you know. It hasn't been put away properly. There we are. It's fine. Now at my school we had like tennis, badminton here. How posh does that sound? Do we have some sort of fence that could look like a badminton court? Probably not. We kind of want the chain link fence, but half sized. First, let's do this quick. Okay, I'm gonna speed forward now because how long have I been going? Good hour and a half, I reckon. There we go. That'll do. Why they'd have this thingy, I don't know, but they got the hang in there and some be quiet because people are ill posters and some beds. So that is essentially the medical quarters. Here, let's have what would have been here. This would have been the reception. So we'll build that in quick. You want a nice big window. Actually, no, you want that to be short walls, don't you? So they can actually talk through it. A little inconspicuous door inside. Can they get under there? I think so. We'll find out, won't we? And then there'd be like a set of desks and stuff for people to work at. And then you'd have the main reception-y person. Oh, those link, look, and I've done that before. I am so sorry, but I'm using so much of the get to work stuff, just as like little bits here and there. Because I got these filing cabinets, and then they'd have a couple of like really old computers. You know, just make do with what you've got. Okay, someone in here, it's their birthday and someone bought them balloons. That's kind of sweet. There you go, just a bit of clutter everywhere. They've got some cards, the younger kids made them this, they're eating at the job, that kind of thing. They can have their very own coffee machine, not that it'll go anywhere. Oh well, they can't have their very own coffee machine. Right, so that's our dinky little reception. I haven't put anything on the walls. I'm mindful of not doing too much or just going for it. I'm still in two minds. Someone's been a bit cheeky and done a bit of graffiti down there. They haven't got to cleaning it up just a little bit. Right, done the toilets. Very simple. We're speeding up a bit now. Just little tinsy windows and terrible decorating. There we go. We'll do lockers all the way down here. I think that's the best place to put them. We'll do some of these, like these were bought later kind of thing. And you get what you're given. But no place for dawdling. No, we don't. We do not want dawdling. We'll put some of these loungy chairs. Do they not link up? I could have sworn they linked up. We'll put them along. Just like, you know, you're waiting for a reception or you're waiting to go up to the headmaster's room. Let's put this old sofa there. Like that's what they could get. Still got to do the lounge and the headmasters and the outdoors. Oh blimey! Right, I'm just going to speed through it now. It's, you know, they tried to give them a nice bit of carpet, but it's got a little grumpy. You know, it's just a little grumpy carpet. Bless it. So we need the proper head person's desk in here, but we can't. Oh, teacher's desk. Come on, we've got to use that. That's yeah, that's what you get for the education, getting up on the education career. But we shall use it. Give them a comfy chair because they've got a lot of work to do. So we've got the idea is they won't actually come up and use this because there's no chair, but this is for sitting with like parent child teacher conference, and then you scoot your chair around to use this. So we've got that. Should give them a bit of coal to, like, you know, if you're not good, this is what you'll get for Christmas. That's kind of just silly things teachers would do, right? Important clutter. They're just big red marks. They've marked all of that wrong. There we go. Again, don't want to use too much stuff. Stick this underneath there, you know, so like if they get one of the younger children come in, they can get some toys out and that can help them talk to the teacher kind of thing. And some magazines. He's keeping up with the young folk, you know. I'm saying he because I swear I had a headmaster. I remember I had a head. What's the other head? The vice head, the second head. That was a bloke. He didn't like me. I remember that. There you go. He's got some funky posters in there. So that's the headmaster's room there. He can look out over here and see people coming in. And you go up there for your chatette with him. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure they can make their way around these chairs, but just make sure a little bit more. There we go. Right. Next we have the teacher's lounge. So we want sitting areas and like a little kitchenette. I hope not too many people will be coming up here to use this stuff, but we'll stick it in. If it gets like an issue with the game, then just move it. But have a coffee and a little microwave. Yeah, that's cozy, isn't it? They can come up here, they can eat together, they can have a sit and a relax. Let's put some. If I put some music up here, they're going to get annoying, aren't they? And come up here and listen to the music. Just pretend there's music. Well, stick it in here, and again, you can take it out. Oops, if it doesn't work. Maybe they're like they've got like a special like vet class. You know, they're close to the local vets, like the vet school, and they specialise. That's why those pictures are there. And advertising muffins or whatever they are. What are they? Cinnamon swirls? What? They're advertising it. The archaeological school trip they're going on there, and some sciencey stuff. Maybe these things the younger kids have done. This is sort of instructions on to keep the oh, that's a lot of fish. Keep the kitchen all clean and stuff. Wish these had a non-naked person version of them, because I really like them, but you know, the art teacher just came along and went, oh look, I've done some drawings, shall I put them on the wall? And they're like, oh, go on then, Sandra. There you go. Right, salt and pepper. That's essentially what we have. Should we put a little rug in? Do you reckon they could get themselves a rug? There we go. Right, that'll do. That'll do. Right, so up here we've got the kitchen's lounge, the lounge. Let's put that in there, so it's sort of a continuation. Little waiting area if you've been naughty. And then down here just got some sitting areas. I wonder if some vending machines. I don't remember if we had any when I was in school. Get a Simmies one! Freezy treats. Oh, let's get some of these in. Give you a little, you know, if you're sort of in the rush. plus they're getting a bit of extra revenue from having them in here. And the Simmies one, again, they should work, they should be fine, but I don't know. Again, don't want to fill up too much. Now this is actually going to be our classroom. Okay, this is the actual classroom. I think looking at it we actually need 2, so maybe one of the other ones as well, but it's actually, not actually that far to walk. I want to make sure that it works, so maybe for this one we'll just have 3. The Sims can get around more than you think they can, but I just want to make sure. I'll go for the teacher's desk again. Oh, hang on, I've done it wrong again. Done it wrong. We want them facing this way for the blackboard. I'm going to use this Batu chair just because I think it looks cool. Again, we'll use this to sort of symbolise our whiteboard, and then just replace it when the pack actually comes out. Should we go green again, or shall this one be a different coloured classroom? What about a bit more of a yellow? That looks nice. Right, what else do we need in the classroom? I think that's essentially it, so we'll go with that. Don't want to fill it too much. These are pretty cool. Let's put these up like they're competitions. Obviously when the game comes out we'll have loads more stuff to put up, but that's like kind of like they've hung stuff up for each class kind of thing. Oh, maybe there was a star athlete came from this school and they signed their shirt for them. I'm doing it again. Where are the windows? Oh, we've got windows there. Where else would we do windows? I should just do a window back here as well, just so there's a bit of something like that. There you go. We don't want too much because not much of a view, but you want the light. We'll give this one there's another classroom with one of these hidden, so they hide that, and you know, the kids are naughty, they'll shout at them. That's a bit much. I know it's a bit much, but I'm doing it anyway. I wish there was a version of this with just papers. There is one, but it's all sciencey and like overtly sciencey. I am actually purposely putting these at slightly different places, okay, because they just be shoved up in the teacher's spare time rather than, you know, really well thought out. Let's stick that there and that over there. Yeah, I don't want to fill this room too much because I'm going to redo it when the pack comes out anyway. That's my chair, by the way. So I think that will do us. We almost done. God, what time is it? Oh, I'm going to edit loads of this out. Last thing, we don't have a badminton court, but we do have a basketball court, so maybe that's like a spare one. So we'll go with this sort of out there. Oh, the swimming pool. We have to do the swimming pool as well. So we want like a running bit. Maybe we'll do this over here. We'll get the court out as well. Okay, does it go that way round or the other way round? Whoa, blimey. I think it goes that way. We'll go with this, okay? Apologies if I've got it the wrong way round. I don't know. We'll use this one. Put it there, actually. Just to keep everything in place and make it slightly bigger than it needs to be. And then just scoot that over a bit. There we go. If we do these in like a slightly grungier colour. There's again, I think there's bleachers that you can go and sit on. But I don't think you can actually sit on them, but they look cool. So maybe we'll change that up. So that's that. This, I'd like somehow to make it look like it was a running track, you know? If we do this with this, what is this? Precarious pine covering. Does that look like pine? Kind of. I think it's alright. It's the right kind of colour. So we're going with this. And use a circle one to go like that. Does that look like a running track? I think it's alright. We didn't have a running track or anything, but we had a big field. So you just kind of... Well, I didn't run around the field. There was a couple of people who ran, and then the rest of us just walked and tried to, you know, speed up a little if the teacher looked at you. And then I remember the last couple of years at school I was just ill. I couldn't do PE, I was ill. So, yeah. There you go, it looks like they've tried to do a running track, they just haven't done that well, but they've, you know, it's kind of there. It's not professional or anything, but it's an idea. Oh, let's stick that out there, they can have a little game. Why not? The teacher thought, let's be fun and have a little water sport game. Just throw things at each other and, like, you know, water dodgeball. Oh, we should so have some climbing frames. Like, this is more sort of playgroundish area. Not that you really had that in like secondary school or anything, but it'd be a nice idea. Oh, we could have an ice rink or a roller rink. Oh, they've gone to town. Okay, let's have this like as an obstacle course. That can go in the middle as well. And boom, that's where their money's gone. And a roller rink. Hey, we're looking at the 80s, alright? They loved a bit of roller skating in the 80s. Not that I was there at the time or anything. So this is like our obstacle course, basically. And the teens won't use them, which is a shame. Right, swimming pool. I'm blasting through this. I recognise this. Right, so we've got a locker room. So you come in here and you pay your fee if it, you know, being rented out. And then here's the actual swimming pool. Let's put these in. So it's all tiled and stuff. And you got some windows out here overlooking that. I can't remember if there were actual windows in the swimming pool. I can't for the life of me remember, but there is now. The Sims don't get, you know, worried about it like that. It'll be fine. And then safety, obviously. We don't want to drown our Sims, do we now? Oh no. We have a diving thingy. Let's have a diving thingy. Probably that end and that. Oh, where would the diving thingy be? Let's stick it in the middle. It'll be fine. And then you've got some places to sit down and sort yourself out if you know, belly flopped a little too hard. That's for waiting. I think I want to make it a couple wider. I think that'll be alright. And then we'll just make this one wider. That makes a bit more sense. So we'll do that. And yes, this is where you wait while you're having your turn to go diving. There's a swimming pool. Yay! What should we do it as? Should we do it in the blue as well? Or just some new snazzy brick? Maybe in this one. You know, it's like a new build. Not that well made, but, you know, utilitarian. Go for this counter and a cash machine. That door is in completely the wrong place. So a clock in there so you know when the class is coming to an end. Another clock in here. That's tiny. Yeah, we'll go for the same one. Ooh, this is like for the clubs that you get, and that's a little fish. Look, fish swim, right? For some reason, danger of fire. Why not? That'll do. Right, okay. I'm overdoing it. What have we got so far? Well, we have a building. Oh, look, those are coming through. I'll move them down. That's better. Right. We have this. This is our sprawling entity of a high school. I honestly did not mean to do it this big, and yet I have. Let's put a little post there. That makes slightly more sense. Right, so terrain painting, which always seems to disappear whenever I go in and out of anything, but it'll be fine. Let's use these cobbly bits. Oh, actually, this has got this. Do we have that? Got this. It's the wrong colour, of course. Nah, we won't bother. We'll do something different seeing it's the wrong colour. How about this one? Let's just use this one. Actually, I'm going to pave. Oh, I wanted to do a little. Oh, I wanted to do so much. A little car park there. So we need lots of entrances and exits. Safety first. Let's go for the gravel. I like the gravel. We'll go around there, and we'll do a bit of actual tiling around there. But just for this, it will do. We need that to be a door, don't we? We want to do gravel up to here. But then it's just field. Look! I told you, didn't I? I told you, it all disappeared. Damn. I'll stick it back in a minute. How about large flagstones? They're a bit bright, aren't they? We'll go with this. Okay, I've decided. Right, so we'll just go around like this. And this is our car park here. Let's get rid of the grid so you can see. So we'll go around like that. We'll have some flowers there. And then we will go like this up to there. And then gravel off that way. Do I want to go around it all in this? Kind of do, but you can't do it at the front, that's the only thing. We'll just use this around here. Yes, I think that looks a bit nicer. And we'll have some trees. They're quite nice, and some bushes. Bit overgrown there, you know? Yeah, how's that look? Oh dear. And then here we want lines. How do I do that? I'm thinking of Animal Crossing now. Stop it. Is it weird to do it in this stuff? How big's a car? That's a seat. I reckon about that big. Maybe one bigger. Yeah, there you go. There's the headmaster. This is like the kooky teacher there. And oh yeah, that big I think. So we'll go about there. Oh no, what? How do I do it? Oh, why can't we have this without those little bits on the end? Oh, okay, I found it. This is it, right? It's this one. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and just a bit of interesting driving, parking choices. You know, they don't care. That's a bit too wide now, isn't it? That'll do. We can go around here like this, and then this can be like an outdoor sitting area with another door there and there. If we pave this over, yeah, that'll do. Oh, these ones would be good out here. We'll stick some of these around. So you can go and sit outside for your lunch if you want to. Or if you have like packed lunch and you don't want to bother with the cafeteria. Right, there we go. Right, there you go. Let's see if it stays this time, shall we? Right, this is actually... We shouldn't have that on grass, should we? Does that look about right? Would it be concrete? Well, it is now. Let's do the whole thing. Yeah, look, that looks a bit better. Okay, right. Am I done? Probably not. And bits of it are disappearing. I think it's too big. I'll see how the game goes, but I like it. Look, see? Ooh, there's our swimming pool out there, and this is like the original bit of the school, and bits added on as we go. So let's have a look inside. Let's get a person. It's all disappeared again. I'm going to put it down quick and save it and put it to the gallery. Okay, it's on the gallery. It's under therapy sims if anyone is interested, but I think it looks pretty good even in winter. Yeah, right. I also put some plants around and they've all died because it's winter. Oh, okay, so you come in here. Oops. So that's so slow. That's so slow. Let's go back to this. I don't have any fancy mods to show it off. So you come in through the front door, or you can come in lots of different ways. And then, oh, I was going to put some stuff in there, like janitor stuff. But never mind. That's for like the janitor's closet kind of thing. I just remember there being little pokey areas everywhere. So you come in and you go up here to go see the teachers. Or this is your reception area, so you go in there or through there for hopefully the classroom they'll actually use. And then you've got this corridor for the bathrooms and stuff, and you know, your poorly medical area. You can go out there, and then this is like linking to the newer building, and this has got 8 classrooms, bit of science, bit of history going on there. Some more toilets there, and that leads you up. And then over here we've got our cafeteria, and the big hall for stage productions and assemblies and stuff. Do Americans have assemblies where you go to your tutor room and then you'll pile in to the hall and sit and listen to stuff, whatever it is they're going to go on about? So that's why I put the debate thing there. Over here we've got into our little dinky dancy locker rooms, and then you go running out to apparently the roller rink. That's what they're doing, and a runny thing that may or may not stay there, and your basketball and your swimming that does have its own little changing area as well. So that's that. And then upstairs, up here, you've got your teacher's lounge, so they can all have a nice relax, and the head person's room. Obviously this will have to be replaced with this. They've got a special desk, but that'll do for now, and they can look out over at everybody coming in and out. And then you go over these stairs, and this leads you to the music room, which I'm pretty sure we need, or there might just be musical instruments in the shots I've seen, I'm not sure. And 4 more classrooms there. So that's essentially our room. It's not that big. It's not that big. You not go have a wander around. So this is Serenity Reed and Kaysen Reed. So she's bringing them to see the school that they might be going to the next year. Go and that's it. Go try the loo. Go enjoy the loo. There you go. What about you? What do you want to go and do? Go and play on this. Go on. Go play on that. That would be nice. Let's see. Will you go through the doors to get there? Let's follow. Ooh, there we go, going through the school. So he's going through the cafeteria. Whoop, through those doors there. Little adverts there for other unis they can go to when they're older. Past the ice skating rink, the roller rink. Out to the running area and obstacle course. Lovely. I knew they'd go for the computer. I knew it. She's going for the computer room upstairs, which I don't know if we need a computer room, but there's a computer club. So I'm assuming they'll need computers somewhere. So she's just walking. Oh, I should have decorated these walls a bit more with some cracks and stuff. Yeah, I didn't want to put too much in. Not with the gallery anyway. If I use this, I may end up putting stuff everywhere. So she's enjoying herself there. He's enjoying himself. Oh, roller rink, see? I knew it was a good idea. Anyway, I'm leaving it there. How long have I been doing this for? Too long. It's just too long. There we go. I will leave you with the school. Anyway, I'm off. Oh, I haven't had my breakfast and it's lunchtime. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that awesome stuff. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. If you did, put obstacle course in the comments so I know you made it till the end. There you go. That'll confuse people. But thank you very much, and I will see you next time for whatever it is I do. Bye.